What's up guys, John Rettinger from TechnoBuffalo here, and haven't been able to say that for a while because I've been gone. I just got back late last night from Asia. I was in Vietnam and Hong Kong. There'll be plenty more about that in a later video. But this morning when I was going through all my websites and checking out the things that I view regularly, I saw that Apple put up a ton of walkthrough videos on the iPad, which of course is finally shipping later this week. So as I was going through and watching each one of these videos, and I'll put links to them in the sidebar, I started to get much more excited about the iPad. Initially I thought, and I said this in videos, that it looked like just a bigger iPhone or iPod Touch. However, after watching all these tutorials, I'm again much more excited about the device. I think I'm getting much more of a desktop experience than I initially thought. So let's start with Safari, for example, and again go through and watch these videos. Link again will be in the sidebar. You get a more desktop browser experience. So you can go through and you actually have a toolbar across the top, and you can add bookmarks right to it. You can get drop-down menus. You get many more options than you do get right now on your iPhone and iPod Touch, probably due to the larger screen size. There's more real estate for menus and options than you actually hit, as opposed to dealing with the smaller 3.5-inch screen found on the iPhone or the iPod Touch. Mail is another example of where we're seeing some improvements. Again, with the drop-down menus, the mail panel navigation on the left-hand side and the preview on the right. You're still missing some key mail features. I want to be able to sort folders. I want a universal inbox. None of that is still present, or none of that is still there, unfortunately, in the mail application, but you are getting a bit more options. Photos is another, again, way where we're seeing a bit more desktop-like functionality. You can arrange everything to stacks. You can pinch them out and pinch them in. Sort of a neat new feature that we're finding just on the iPad. Another way where I think we're getting closer to a desktop experience, because again this is running the iPhone's operating system, is in Apple's sort of word processing graphics suites. So we're talking about Keynote, Pages, and Numbers, sort of Apple's version of Microsoft Office. So in each of those, you have the ability to go in and actually create your own spreadsheet, or PowerPoint, or presentation, or Word-esque document. And you'll be able to open up all the Microsoft formats with these applications. Now you're going to have to buy them. I believe they're going to be $9.99 each from the App Store, but you're going to have the capability to actually create your own documents on the go. When the iPad is turned into landscape, you supposedly, and again I haven't seen one in person, you get a keyboard almost this size, which should make typing relatively easier, at least easier than we've seen in the past on mobile devices. Something to look forward to. We still don't have any sort of multitasking, which is a big negative, but you are getting the ability to just now save things natively on your device, to download them, so you can download images, PDFs, and Word documents, and Pages documents, whatever you might have from your mail. So we're getting closer to that desktop operating system. I think the chip that's being found in the iPad, Apple's new A4 sort of whole architecture on a little piece of silicon, is definitely a step in the right direction. Perhaps this is a preview of what we can expect from the next generation of iPhone. Maybe a more desktop experience. The iPad, again, something that I'm starting to really look forward to. Even its iBook reader looks to be a lot of fun. So are you guys any more enthused about the iPad? Do you have no more interest in the iPad? Are you done with it? Are you waiting for generation 2? Are you going to pre-order it? Are you going to wait in line at the store? Did you order it? Really curious what you guys want to think about the iPad. Heard news is trying to hit a fever pitch, and I want to start a dialogue about it. So guys, leave a comment, leave a video, leave whatever you want about the iPad. I'm really curious what you guys have to say. I'm John Rettinger, I'm back, and I'll see you in the next video.